If you're going to rent a new car, the least you can do is pick it up and drive it home so that the neighbors can see it. We have to carry luggage for a 2-week vacation on a bus because we'll save $1.60. Edith Pinsky flies the friendly skies of United. With you, I get Hardman Street, Hardman Street. Edie should see me now. Where are we going?
Rent a car.
Why couldn't you let them put you in the driver's seat in front of our house?
No, I'm sorry, but all we have in stock are American cars. Javelins, Mustangs, Camaros, Barracudas. Okay, thanks for checking with us. Good morning, can I help you?
We'd like to rent a car.
Of course. What kind of car would you like?
Something flashy.
Inexpensive, not too much to operate.
Sporty.
Comfortable.
Lots of pizzazz.
Easy to handle. Good performance.
Hold it now. I've got Mustangs, Camaros, Barracudas, and Javelins. Take your pick.
We'll take a Mustang.
Camaro.
Mustang.
Camaro.
Ford has a better idea.
Not during Hugger Month.
Mustang. Maybe a Barracuda.
Leave your mother out of this. Sally Winkleman has a Barracuda, and I wouldn't have one. So forget it.
Please, let's try to make a decision. Is it Mustang or Camaro?
Neither.
How about a Javelin?
What's a Javelin?
It's a Rambler.
No, it's not a Rambler. It's a swinging personal sports car from American Motors.
They make Rambler.
So what's wrong with Ramblers? My mother has a Rambler, and she loves it.
Figures. They both have reclining seats.
Can we decide, please?
I want a Javelin.
Mustang.
Well, all cars rent for the same amount, but there's something I think both of you should see, and maybe it will help you narrow your choice. I've done a little research on my own and put together a chart on how the personal sports cars stack up. This may surprise you, but Javelin comes out on top with what you ask for. For comfort, it's got over 74 inches total legroom in the front and rear, plus a big edge in front hip room. In performance and handling, it's got an edge, too, with the biggest standard 6 and tightest turning circle.
I don't know. Mustang is still a lot of car.
Look, would you like to go outside and compare them? Maybe that'll help you make up your minds.
Fine. Then you'll be convinced that nothing beats Mustang in its class.
These are all 1969 models. The Camaro, the Javelin SST, the Mustang, and the Barracuda. The Barracuda...
I told you I didn't want to look at Barracuda.
If this is what Plymouth's up to now, they couldn't win me over this year.
Okay, let's look at the Camaro. Here it is.
I'm not interested in the Camaro anymore.
What are you talking about? You wanted the Camaro.
Now that I've seen it, I've changed my mind. It's common.
Opal, you're very uncommon. You're weird.
Okay, here are the last two, the Mustang and the Javelin.
That Mustang's still a beauty. Longer than last year, and it's bigger inside.
I can't see that much change, and the front end doesn't impress me. I guess it's that little bumper and that flimsy grill.
True. Of course, in this particular class, it would be pretty hard to beat the massive Javelin bumper and deep-set grill.
How about the power? Mustang's got the edge there, right?
No, as you'll remember, I told you Javelin has a 145 horsepower standard 6, and the Mustang only has 115.
The Javelin even looks more powerful.
One thing Mustang's got that Javelin doesn't is dual headlights.
True, Mustang has tacked on another headlamp in the grill area, but I don't see where it's helped their styling much. Javelin's got a clean, uncluttered look. And since you mentioned headlamps, Javelins are superior with a new standby filament.
That's telling him.
Take a good look. Can you beat that profile? It's longer than ever before, and it's got ventless side windows this year.
It's a poor argument, sir. The Javelin here has a bigger 109-inch wheelbase, 1 inch longer than Mustang's 108, and it's 2 inches longer overall than the Mustang. And even with its bigger size, Javelin can still maneuver and turn sharper than the Mustang. I think it's a longer and sleeker car all over.
I'm with you. And I see 4 things that Mustang doesn't have. Paint stripe, flush door handles, and mag-style wheel covers, and that chrome strip at the bottom.
I've always liked the rear end styling of Mustang.
Well, then you'll like it this year because it hasn't changed much.
I think it looks boxy, and I don't like that gas cap sticking out.
Well, let's have a look at the Javelin. Nice, swept-away styling to it.
Yeah, but how about the trunk space?
No compromise at all. In fact, it's larger than Mustang's.
You certainly couldn't miss seeing those taillights.
You've got the same massive bumper back here, too.
Let's look at the interiors.
You might like the Mustang interior. It's quite comfortable and businesslike.
I like the layout of the instruments.
It looks good, but try to get at those heater controls buried under the radio.
That's a good-looking automatic stick on the floor.
Yes, it is, and it comes on a console, too.
Does Javelin have that?
They sure do. Both console and column mounted for an even wider choice.
Looks like a lot of legroom.
Yes, it does, but believe it or not, Javelin has 2 inches more front legroom, plus more hip room and headroom than Mustang. In the rear, the difference is even greater. Javelin's got the edge with 4.5 inches more legroom and a big 5-inch advantage in hip room.
What's the difference in the upholstery?
Well, Mustang and Javelin both offer vinyl, but the Javelin also offers a rich vinyl and cloth combination. Now, let's close the door on the Mustang and look at the Javelin. Right off the bat, you can see the difference. Look at the richer door trim panels and the wide use of wood grain. Javelin's exclusive preset door lock controls are hidden in the armrest. There's no old-fashioned exposed door lock buttons.
It's beautiful. I like the touch of wood grain. It gives it more personality. Sportier looking.
Mustang can't top this appearance and comfort package. Rich wood grain everywhere you look, nylon cut pile carpeting, and those reclining seats that are standard on SST.
I can see it has a lot of room in the rear.
Just like your mother.
The Javelin's brighter than you are.
It's a brighter car inside because it has 30% more all-around glass area than Mustang.
I think it's great.
Not bad. Not bad at all. How much more does it cost?
More? The SST is less, $2 to be exact.
Fantastic.
Hey, wait a second. We've been comparing the Javelin SST against this strip Mustang. No wonder it looks better.
Okay, I've got a brand new Grande over here. That's Mustang's new luxury model. Otto, bring over the Grande.
That's better.
Now, here it is. How do you like it? Paint stripe, racing mirrors, wire wheel covers and all.
Now you're talking. Look at that vinyl top.
Well, don't get carried away. That's an option. You pay for it.
It looks about the same as the other one. The SST's got a paint stripe, too.
Oh, there's a difference, all right. Grande's a much more luxurious car than the base. I mean, look at that use of wood grain and the vinyl and cloth seats.
The SST has vinyl and cloth seats and wood grain, too.
And there's a big difference. You can get breathable vinyl on SST. You can't on Grande.
Wow. Now that's class.
No, it's plastic. And if you look in the glove box, you'll find room for the owner's manual and a map, and that's it.
How about the clock?
You'd have to use mirrors to see what time it is if you're driving.
You're negative.
Other than this richer interior, it still looks like a Mustang.
That's about it.
Let's test drive the Grande. The proof is always in the driving. Javelin couldn't compare.
I shouldn't be doing this, but you'd have to give us the answer.
Handle's nice, but the response isn't too hot.
You still have the 115 horsepower base 6, but it's a nice car. Although, confidentially, the Grande has the same dimensions as the base.
That still makes the Javelin the winner in comfort and handling.
Exactly. I wouldn't want anyone to know this, but I own a Javelin SST myself. Of course, I tried not to show my prejudice.
Of course.
Okay, I'm satisfied. Let's go drive your Javelin. Okay, get in. Let's give it a try. Tell me honest, can Javelin really compare with Grande?
Well, you've already seen how it looks. Now, I'll let the ride speak for itself.
Onslow, look at this. You can have your old Mustang.
That's just one of the comfort features you'll have with the SST. You can feel that extra legroom now, I'll bet.
Grande doesn't have one of these. I think this makes more sense to a passenger than a clock. Come on, let's go. I'm anxious to see how it rides.
Not bad. Good control, steady, good response.
Motor Trend magazine called Javelin the most predictable handling car in its class.
The visibility is good, too.
Well, part of that's due to Javelin's more extensive use of glass all around. Glass is the most expensive item in a car, and Javelin doesn't skimp.
It's got good ventilation.
Well, that's Javelin's flow-through system. It's a must if you have ventless side windows and you want quiet, comfortable motoring with the window up. And you know, it's really surprising, but Grande has ventless windows and no flow-through system. And speaking of quieter motoring, all Javelins have a cushioned acoustical ceiling that cuts down on road noise and conversation echo.
You know, this has been a very interesting day so far. I think you've really opened up my husband's eyes, especially when you brought on that Grande. The Grande has vinyl and cloth seats. The SST has two choices, a breathable vinyl or a cloth and vinyl combination. They both have wood grain steering wheel for appearance. The Grande has a wood grain motif, but the SST has rich interior appointments too. Plus, lots of extras like a grab handle for passengers and an acoustical ceiling and nylon carpeting.
And don't forget the biggest point of all. In a dealership, this SST would list $233 less than the Grande and $2 less than the base Mustang.
You're kidding.
It's the truth. Hey, what's wrong?
I've made my decision.
Oh, great. Let's go back to my office and we'll write the contract.
No, I'd rather do it here.
Hey, where are you going?
One Javelin to go.
Heavy on the go.
Onslow, you're making a terrible mistake.
What kind of Javelin are you interested in? A white one.
With a vinyl top.
Me and my big mouth. Much. If this wasn't the third one this week.